What's going on, everybody? Happy December. Welcome to my YouTube channel. But don't get crazy. So this next tutorial is quite easy to play. Some of the chords that I had played in my last two videos are transferable. I use relatively the same chords. In addition to what's been happening lately in my life, everything's been swell, super happy for the most part. Lots of ups and downs throughout this year as always. However, learning to embrace everything and take that forward to the new year, right? Chilling, still eating, still sleeping, still working out, been not doing my holiday shopping. I've actually been trying to invest more into experiences, watching shows and doing little certificates and packages for people. So I think that is kind of cute, and will make an impact on their lives. I'm super excited for Christmas. I went to the Christmas market the other week and I was all like, oh my god, it's so pretty, all the lights and the hot chocolate and the fire going. It just got me in the feels, I think everyone can agree Christmas is a very special time of the year, and as well as other holidays, whatever you celebrate. This next song that I wanted to do, the lyrics are actually hard to digest when you really listen to it. When it first came out in 2010, someone who was like 15, 16 in high school, I was just listening to the song like, oh, this is upbeat, this is catchy, this is a vibe, I'm digging it. But the lyrics only hit me as of recently. I'm not sure why. I haven't listened to it in a while, but because of everything that's happening, I thought this song would be suitable. It's an American indie pop band. They were formed in Los Angeles, California, in 2009. Foster the People. I am not very close to them. Like, we haven't hung out or anything, but no, I don't really have a personal connection to them. Like, I didn't grow up listening to them. Last month, with the midterm elections, the shooting at Borderline, in that bar, and the wildfire all happened within a week, I think. And it really, for me, it was hard to just watch, and watching live videos on Twitter, and I was just like, God, it makes me feel so lucky. However, I didn't want to shy away from the topic. I wanted to bring it to light, and I see it all the time actually in the city. Not gun violence, but some type of violence. And Mark Foster, who is a lead vocalist, he quotes, to me, the epidemic isn't gun violence. The epidemic is lack of family, lack of love, and isolation. We live in a society where freedom of speech is just highly praised. We can speak whatever and do whatever. And however, there are people where they don't feel like they can speak up. We just need to be careful in what we say to people, right? And in my first video, I had mentioned the 5-second rule. Just be careful in what you say to people, what you're doing, and know that it may not be of impact at that moment, but kids especially, they bring that home, and they don't always have that kind of support system as other kids do. And sometimes it just all builds up, and I can't speak for them because I don't know that feeling. I'm lucky enough to have a great support system, and I am vocal, and I try my best to share how I feel. They go through a very troubling chapter in their life where they feel they need to do this, and it's not just this one occurrence. but it has happened over the years, school shootings, and it's scary to shed light on the topic and knowing that the epidemic isn't gun violence. It's so much more than that, and there are a lot of headlines in the newspaper where they will say, or blog articles where they sympathize the suspect, and you know, he was isolated and he was this and that, so we should feel sorry. But it's hard to like know which side to be on. We know that this is wrong to do, however you have this. So I understand it's hard to really take in, like, how do I feel about this? So this song is really just about sharing the story of a young boy and what's going through his mind. And Foster the People, they share this song in a very strategic way, where some of the parts sound animated, where I kind of feel like they're trying to fabricate the negativity and sadness to the song, so they make it upbeat, and the voice is kind of animated, but if you really listen to the lyrics again, it is hard to digest, and people go through this. So I hope you enjoy it regardless, and know that, again, know what you value in life. Just be nice, man. Be nice to people. Even you feel like you're right, just don't fight back. It'll do you so much more if you give good energy, regardless of the situation. I know I'm trying so hard to be like that, but there's some things, I swear, where I'm like, oh my god, I cannot deal with this, and I just want to punch somebody, but I can't. So that's that. Alright guys, so let's get to the chords. There are 4 chords in this song, and I also use a capo on the 5th fret. This is my personal preference because my vocal range fits that. You can also make it on the 4th fret, 3rd fret, or not even use a capo at all, depending again on your vocal range. I use on the 5th fret a capo, and I use a pick as well because as my last video, I want to bring the intensity out, and the strumming patterns, I feel like you need a pick in this song. The 4 chords that I play are D minor, F, C, and G. In this song, you will need a pick and a capo. Alright, so this actually helps to make things higher or lower depending on your vocal range or however you want to play a song. Definitely changes the sound of it. So in this song particularly, I like it on the 5th fret, so I can hit the notes. You want to count from 1st fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As always, as close to the line as possible. Alright, great. So we're using 4 different chords. We have a D minor, F, C, and G. Beautiful. So in the last 2 songs, I use these chords pretty often, so you may remember. If you've been watching, you may remember. So D minor, you'll use 3 fingers. You got the 1st fret, 1st string from the bottom, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the bottom, and your last finger, which will be right here on the 3rd fret, 2nd string from the bottom. Okay, so it's, sorry. And you only want to strum the last few strings, not the first strings from the top. want this sound rather than. So D minor, and then you'll transition over to an F. This one is hard for some people because you are actually pressing down on 2 strings. But the trick is to just curve your finger rather than going like this. You want to curve your finger. Okay? Curve your finger. And then that's the last 2 strings. On the first fret, your middle finger goes here. Same as your D minor, right? Second fret, 3rd string from the bottom, and then your last finger, same spot from the D minor. So, oh, sorry. Your last finger will go up here. So you have your D minor, and then you have your F. Okay? So again, D minor, then F, and then C is quite easy to transition from F to C, because you then uncurve your index finger, you stay here, and then you go middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the bottom, and then your last finger will be up here. So it's again F, and then G. So C and then G will go here, 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 and here. So it's the 2nd fret, 1st finger, 2nd string from the top, middle finger, 3rd fret, 1st string from the top, and then your last 2 fingers will be at the bottom of the 3rd fret, last 2 strings from the bottom. So, as always, again, you want to make sure that you're not going so far away from the neck of your guitar. You want to stay as close as possible, so that way your transitions are effortless, rather than going like that. It'll take some time, but once you keep practicing the transitions, it'll be of second nature to you. So again, it's D minor, Yeah.